This is BBC London. I'm Assad Ahmed. On the programme tonight. He lost one of his hands in a flesh-eating disease. Now this composer is hoping a bionic arm could give him a new lease of life. Now, a leading music composer and pianist says being infected by a deadly flesh-eating virus which lost him his fingers and thumb on one hand hasn't changed him and has actually given him a new lease of life. Award-winning Mike Stobie, who's composed for the top West End theatre shows for TV and worked with artists including Tiny Temper, hopes that a bionic arm will also now help him recover. A warning, Mike's story does contain images that you may find distressing.
It was a near-death experience. I had acute heart failure, acute renal failure, and necrotizing fasciitis when I was admitted to hospital, which came through a scratch in my arm and my elbow there. And they expect you to die. Seriously, there's not a lot known about the disease. I was immediately put in a coma. So for the next 2 months, I had no idea what was going on. And what had actually happened was the necrotizing fasciitis had started eating on my arm, and the doctors had to work really fast. So they had to give me adrenaline, which takes all the blood from your fingers and your toes and rushes it into your heart. Unfortunately, your fingers start dying and your toes start dying. Luckily, I've still got these fingers left, which allows me to do what I still love, playing the piano. I've written music to lots of TV adverts, which you've probably seen. I wrote the music to Timmy Time by Aardman, which is in 150 countries worldwide. I also produce artists such as Tiny Temper, Natalie Imbruglia, program keyboards for the West End shows for Andrew Lloyd Webber, Cameron McIntosh. I was working on the latest Starlight Express, in fact, this year, amongst many others, Miss Saigon, Cats, Sound of Music, and played tours, including playing at the Royal Albert Hall and worldwide. A lot of people who have talked to me since this happened, apart from being shocked and stunned, said they could never do what I do, they would just give up. As bad a thing this is, it hasn't really changed me. If anything, it's given me a new lease of life. I can still compose, and I have enough dexterity to play some piano. If I got a bionic arm, I would be able to probably get back to normal completely, which would be a miracle, and play the piano with it and be the first person in the world to do so. I've never given up. I've been knocked down a lot of times and just got back up again. And that's how you should treat life, and take every second you can. And don't forget friends and family.
We wish Mike all the very best. Now.